Oh snap! And just like that, here we go. Let me just. I'm syncing up. I'm doing all the technologies isms.
Oh snap!
Isms. There we
Okay.
go. And there's that lovely voice. Okay, so let's see. I had. Oh boy. This was the pre 4th of July day. It is busy out there. My salute to all of you in the world of customer service in any capacity. Screw it. If you worked your ass off today, the day before the 4th of July, you have earned my respect. People are just a special kind of crazy right now. Whenever those, I don't know, is it the patriotism? Is it the, is it just this sliver of YouTube where we all congregate? Well, good evening, White Dragon. A happy 4th. It would be much happier if I wasn't spending tomorrow essentially doing a double shift. Thankfully, the company I work for is going to close a little early. It's still going to be a long ass day, and I have to wake up early. Oh, God, full time work. So, hey, what's been happening, people? For one, let me just get this one right out there real quick because I'm going to forget one of the somebody thank you for sending me the link and some clips. I saw the most hilarious attempt at roasting me. You know what? I knew the shaving thing was gonna get attention. I love all the different takes, and look, where else do you want to make a little spectacle than here? So there's not like a lot of people, not that I would give a shit, that were like, oh my god, dude shaved on a live stream, he's lost his loco family, he's loco. Cashville, I assure you, I'm okay, man. You were in the chat and you were like, yo, AD, bro, this is crazy work. Well, one, with all due respect, I don't think AD, just that my vibe is he's not gonna talk to you, even if it's under the banner of me losing my gourd. What's up, OT? Martha really doesn't like you and this other fella, OG Tyrone, or something like that. I saw some of this roast. What? Oh wait, I went back and watched all the things. Wait, wait. Oh, in the original live, yeah, dude, look, he just came out of the woodwork. Oh, see, and that's the take right there. Look. Let me make this very clear. For one, the shaving was gonna happen. It's something that I kind of do on a regular, semi-regular basis. But I just, you know what? I'm not gonna take away from that. Tyrone Jones, sir, let me give you the floor. I decided, I wanted to show that Kurt still has that power, that cult-like power he tried to exercise. And when what Kurt wants, Kurt gets. All right? Even though it was years ago, he's paid for it. I do believe that he is improving as a human being. Not that this opinion matters at all. But regardless, like I said, I haven't forgotten that dude would act like he was a gatekeeper, like he was in charge of Creek Squad. He would act like you'd have to go through him. People would send him clips and videos. I did podcasting for years, political podcasting for years, and they'd send him clips to try to cancel me, and he would respond to me on IG. You know what? Let me check before I share screens. Let me check if I can still access these little chats we used to have back in the day. So don't get it twisted. I just figured, you know what? YouTube people like entertainment. And you know what, shaving, it's stupid. Trust me, not lost on me. But I'm sure people are gonna laugh, whether it be at me, with me. Don't give a shit. Laughter is good for the soul. Let's see. I mean, he's still got an IG. Let me check. I'll never forget when he oh no. Did he delete? Or I think he may have blocked me. He's still Captain Kurt Reacts, right? And I really don't want to make this a regular thing. I'm not trying to like be on his neck, so to speak. It's not my interest. I think I've made my point already. It's just when he came into my chat, the dude was clearly not trying to have some kind of conversation. So I was like, you know what? I finally have an opportunity. Hey, do you remember the time you acted like a freaking gatekeeper troll? So, you know, let me smooth. Hey Tyrone, if that's what floats your boat, son, I'm not messing with that. If that thought makes you happy, you do you, son. You do all of you over there. Okay, that's fantastic. What do you got? Yeah, well, goes without saying, Martha's Alive was hilarious. I already talked about the stupid thing that he continues to lie about on my little break today from work. I really want to get into some stuff that I've saved and clipped up here. But what? Oh, and bear in mind, please. I looked into the Ren country music. Well, he's not country, is he? I looked into Ren. All of his music's copywritten. So I am still interested in recommendations. Any recommendations of some decent country rap or whatever genre you prefer. Okay. Did you see his response to your yeah, dude, like a little bit. Some people sent me some clips. Some people sent me the link. I legit couldn't just watch it all. But do I have to go through the live thing again? I guess one more time. I did it in the last live. Final time. Final freaking time. Okay. He claims that he saw a Twitter post that I created and that I made public my support for Hillary Clinton. So, jackass, number one, I was a Bernie Sanders or bust guy. I was a part of that, hashtag walk away movement when they screwed over Bernie Sanders. I became a Trump fan. I hated Hillary to the core with every fiber in my bone. Okay, so I know my name is Progressive Patriot. It's Progressive Patriot. You said that like a freaking monkey with a little handle to turn around behind you like a puppet, dude. You're a puppet and you have the weakest roasting abilities, dude. Jesus H. So yeah. So when I told him that he said Eli voted for Hillary and I can prove it. I said, dude, that's a lie. And he said, well, no, you have to prove it's not a lie. Prove you didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. How the fuck? He said, you got to show me in 2016 you were a registered Democrat. I was a registered Democrat, you idiot, and I still voted for Trump, which I think you pointed out helped with the popular vote. So, yes, I have voted for Trump since he's been able to be voted for. Your pathetic, stupid, jughead, waterhead ass argument is null and void. Unrelated to this individual, Martha, my favorite other person named Martha, this little soiree that Martha is going to have on 10/13. I'm very excited. I hope everybody shows up. Is this Democrat Durka? You wanna panel up? Are you okay? Come on down, son. I'll drop it for you. Let's have a discussion, shall we? I mean, you can't do this whole you have to prove that I didn't lie bullshit. That's so disingenuous, you fucking idiot. All right, Martha, go ahead and just let me know you're alive. Like just say, I don't know, hit a 1 if you're actually down, and I'll put it. You got to show your face. No, he can roast me now. Newsflash, he's not the only progressive patriot. This is true. And also, like I do wish I could kind of change the name, but it stuck with me. And the only progressive ideology I have left, which is so flimsy, I just wish healthcare was better. I don't want socialism. Like I have my whole plan and idea was to show unity that progressives doesn't mean what it did when I made this name. Left and right. I wanted people to find the things that unified us that we could, I don't know, maybe as a whole population go after that, but that's a pipe dream. So where are you? Hit my panel, Democrat. Hit my panel. Wait, you want me to go on your bullshit little fucking your crap? Hit my panel? No, you're here. I'll play fair. You hit the fucking link, doughboy, or make me a burger, bitch. Come on. Here's your little freaking link. Get on panel. Why does it have to be on yours? I've seen how you handle people over on yours. You take them off and you mute them and all that shit. No. Come on, tell me how you're going to prove. No, show me the receipt And I don't owe you shit. You're the one that made the lie. Show me how I voted for Hillary Clinton. Show me the Twitter. I don't hit Democrat. Okay. I don't hit Democrat panels. You're a coward. You only feel any level of comfort at your own little basement panel channel nonsense. You're afraid to be here. Sorry, Casey William, your device is not connected, and if it's all dark, son, I learned my lessons in the early days. You're gonna spin this around and say you have an opportunity. I will not mute you. I will not be unfair whatsoever. No one is going to jump on you. But dude, going on your channel, I see what you've done in the past. You mute people, you talk over them, you spurg the hell out. I'm giving you an opportunity. I just dropped the link. Now some dude with a all dark screen that's not gonna pop up here. Sorry. You'd have to show me proof of life before I. Oh, okay. Somebody's here. Let's see. I'm gonna kick the other one. You can stay though. Let's see. All right, man. Welcome. What's
Hey,
how you doing?
how's life? Hang on, let me turn the TV off.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Hey, how you doing? Okay.
What's up, partner? Oh, please don't go too low. Jesus H.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Jesus sake, I like that. That's cool. You know them Jesus middle initial. That's cool.
All right. So what brings you? What's up, partner?
You was just on the internet and dropped a link, and you're like, bring it.
Well, yeah, there's this guy. Look, oh my God, this is nothing's more pathetic. Durka Martha man. I get more
I probably
views
won't
than
tell.
you, and you have 5,000 sub. Nobody
Is it
respects
alright if
you.
I
The
lay my
majority
phone down?
do whatever you need to do. The majority of people
Okay.
that watch you hate watch you and lolcal watch you. Durka, you're not a smart man. You're somebody that has almost convinced themselves that they are, and you seem to run with that narrative. Why do you have three channels? You have three different grifts. You're going for full on Christian, and then the Republican grift, and you're in and out. Creek Squad, blah blah blah. Get your own shit together, little
Oh,
dumpster diver. Do you have any? Well, I mean, welcome for one. Do you have any opinion on
Alright.
politically, per chance?
Who, me? No.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm a what you fucking call it? Uh, Republican. Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, you don't really
No,
have
no.
much
Look,
debate there.
when you see the name Progressive Patriot, do you automatically assume, oh, this guy is a liberal? Like, that's an unfortunate title that I've just had to accept. My intention when I made it was like, oh, unity. Even though
Trying to make it.
as soon as Trump became eligible to be voted for, I have been a Trumper nonstop, voted for him every time. This moron, who I've offered $1,000 to, by the way, to
I get
prove this,
tired of y'all's fucking money, honestly.
y'all's money.
Yeah, yeah, you're not taking me shopping like P Diddy, dude, and go fuck yourself.
Taking you shit. No, no, Jesus H. All right,
Yeah,
don't get me.
you really ain't. You ain't offering me shit.
No,
Go,
no.
go
I
somewhere.
well, I think you lost me for a moment. I'm talking about this fella who's going by this alt account, Reform Media. I've offered him $1,000 to prove his
And
lie.
that's Marty. We all know it's Marty.
Yeah, well, precisely. Little Martin Speaks, the Jughead. He's been
Yeah.
going about this lie for quite some time, and for a very long time, he's pretending he doesn't know I've offered him
You
$1,000 time and time again.
want to take Marty shopping?
No, no, I just want him to prove. I want him to be able to prove this lie he's saying and make me look bad.
Definitely.
Imagine the
He
W.
owes you that for sure.
He's just what is this? I will kick your ass. Oh, is he? Don't bitch about Dirk. That's for Martha. We have. Are you gonna go to Dirkfest?
How is
You
it? How are you doing, Progressive?
can't complain. I worked my ass off, and I gotta go again tomorrow for a
Where do you
double
work
shift.
at? I thought
That
I thought I've been working.
I no longer really divulge too much of the personal informations. I have a
Yeah, it
girlfriend.
kind of
I
looked
don't bring.
like he was working like a sanitation company or something.
No, no, no. I break down pallets, and it's a lot of labor. It's a lot of
Yeah,
efficiency and speed,
yeah, it's
shit like
cool.
that.
Cool.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
been just curious, man? Like, you just
yeah. Go
wander
ahead.
into this chat today, or have you been watching for a little bit? Or
I've been here for like 4 or 5 years, ain't I?
holy shit, son! Well, my
Yeah.
hat's off to you. Thank you for being able to put up with that whole mess.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I've been
So
here like you came around kind of like around the Kylie Rodney stuff, right?
that is exactly when this channel's been here. Is it's old as dirt, man. It's as old as YouTube
About
is.
3 or 4 years.
The channel itself, but yeah, I went super
Like the
active.
channel itself, pretty old.
I did a
Okay.
political show for like 4 years, and then I went solo here.
PDR kind of introduced you to Creek Squad or something, right?
No, actually, I was going off
I
after
thought
Tony Dodd.
PDR introduced you. Oh,
I was
Tony
going.
Dodge.
I
He
was
was
going
going
after.
after Tony Dodge.
Yep. And Creek Squad gave me a bunch of attaboys and
Honestly, I
donations.
like. And what was your reasoning for doing that? Because he had a bunch of houses.
Honestly, man, like at this point,
I like to
I'm
talk
just
about it.
transparent here. He
Uh,
was
well,
he was a target, and he had a bad look. And then I did more
what made him have a
investigation.
bad look though? Like what made him? There was a part before like he was like sticking up for Ryan up church, and then I was like he used some sarcasm,
Yes.
and like oh yeah, I do this and that, and like is that what made you go after him or
No, no, man. Dude,
he was there before the sarcasm?
it's pretty much
Is
like
there something wrong with him?
I
Is there
was
really something wrong with that guy?
well, according to his mods which were all women, he had a very negative
I
power
believe.
dynamic,
Yeah,
forcing these women
there's.
to compete for him and stuff, and pictures
I
were
ain't gonna
involved,
vouch for
shit
him.
like that.
It's fucked up like that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Only dynamic I seen on it was he had a bunch of houses, and then that's really the only thing Creek Squad had on him was he had houses.
Uh,
You
yeah, I
know,
learned of that and his military
so did Ryan.
background.
Ryan had houses too. Like whatever.
Right, yeah, yeah. It was Ryan Upchurch's narrative that I followed. I became interested in the
I'm
case.
just trying to find a good place to
Yeah,
walk
all
my
good.
phone.
I became interested in the case through his perspective. I can't
Yeah,
regret that now, but I do believe the
yeah,
facts have presented themselves
dude.
as
He's
change.
he's going to get screwed over the worst. So like, I'm not really after him. Like he's about to get his really bad, and everybody else is going to go free. You know what I mean?
Do you agree with this or not? Do you think that some of the other individuals, we don't even have to call them by name because everybody knows, that were up there in the panel, should they hold any level of
What
accountability?
panel? Oh,
They Yeah.
well, they don't have any money, so
Yeah, no, true. But do you think they should share in any level
they
of
like
accountability?
if there's like uh criminal charges, yeah, they should share those.
Well, did you see when they would all panel up and they'd all speculate, and one could argue that they got the idea that Miss Rodney didn't exist into his head, and then he went off with that.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
Dude, it was so fucking nasty, way past that.
I mean, yeah, I'm not
Dude,
gonna
you
argue.
thought that you already know my thoughts. You shouldn't. Do you want to see my thoughts on this? Because you already know what my thoughts are.
I, no, go on. Actually,
I think Ryan thought he was purchasing Kylie. Ask your
well,
man to sell me a kid. Come on,
oh,
dude. Like, you
okay.
really want.
I remember you have mentioned this before, haven't you, in a comment or something?
Dude, I do it all. I'm going to mention it until his case is over because, like, he he's always like, "Oh, language art." It's not fucking language arts. It's fucking aliases for like, like you ever bought crack or marijuana, green necklaces, like, oh, you're buying a fucking kid. Oh, it's fucking how neat. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
So
Like,
who are you saying Upchurch wanted to purchase a kid? Is
ask
that
your man to sell me a kid, dude. I didn't say shit.
well,
Ask
all
your
right.
man. Ask
That
your man.
action. All right. Well,
Hey,
that's one.
hey, X anime. Ask your man to sell me a kid, dude. I didn't. Oh, the language arts, dude. I ain't doing nothing. I'm an innocent little dude painting pictures.
Well,
Whatever. What
the
the
whole
fucking
connecting
nigger?
the dot with the wordplay was just a part of what I just ramp up to some form of, I don't know, mental illness,
Yeah.
overactive Adderall imagination.
No. It's aliases. He was asking a man to sell me a kid. He was wanting to buy Kylie. The GoFundMe was him. You seen what he did with Tony Dodge with the houses, right? His mama was actually the one buying houses, and you know, the GoFundMe was sticking a girl in there and funding her. Like, I bought you a house, and
All
you
right,
know,
how well do you take to respectfully hear and, hey man, it's okay to agree to disagree. I just haven't seen enough
I'd like to
information.
hear it. If you've got an argument, why weren't you disagreeing while I was talking about it?
Well, what you're talking about is everything that
Well,
we have
disagree. Well,
seen. I mean, what
okay.
exactly do you have that shows concrete proof aside from, you're
Well,
speculating
there's
from the
about. Can you listen?
well,
There's
let me just finish
about a
this.
hundred. Listen, God damn it! I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
$180,000. Listen, God damn it, you're still sat talking.
Yeah.
$180,000. You're still goddamn talking.
Uh-huh.
180,000. $180,000 says it.
Uh-huh. The hundred and eighty
To
thousand
who?
dollars.
To who?
So where did
AWP's 180,000. AWP gets a swim in the waters with a goddamn decomposing teenager, and she's so fucking real. Then, what was Ryan saying? Where's the girl? Where's the girl? 180K. Boom, and then that was the proof. The 180K. And then next week, oh, she ain't real. Oh, she ain't real.
Okay, now I'm gonna interject. The
Ask
proof
your man to sell me a kid. 180K ain't real. How much you think a kid costs, dipshit?
fuck if I know.
About
I
60, 80 grand.
where's the baseline for that kind of like pricing? Where is that coming from?
The niggers in Dallas, dipshit,
The who?
that sell children. The niggers in Dallas that sell
Oh my
children.
god. All right.
I don't really have to fucking fuck with you,
That
dude.
that's cool. Yeah, no, all good, man. Hey, God bless. I wish you the best, okay? All right, I can't have somebody doing all that. Uh you're drinking, cool. I learned a lesson a long time ago. Don't drink and live. So aside from that, you're also going full in on the whoosh, dude. Okay, that's all right, bro. And you can have all the opinions, man, that you want to, but that was some wild shit. That was beyond wild, man. And if you're not okay with agreeing to disagree, then there's no room for a conversation. What's up, AD? Welcome.
What's up, PP?
I'm doing all right, bro. What's good?
Not much. What are we talking about tonight? Fuck Ryan.
Well, I was gonna do something like half-hearted, but this. Did you see the guy that was just here?
Yeah, the cripple.
Who was that? Do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I should have known. That was my first introduction.
I call him Wheels.
I wish I would have known because
Yeah.
that was unhinged.
Yeah. He's disabled from the waist down, so can never pleasure a woman, so he's kind of miserable. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would
His
track.
dick don't work, PP.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And he sits in
Well,
that wheelchair and drinks all day.
the dude is legit in a wheelchair, and he's
And it just gets sauced every fucking day.
ah man. Okay, there's a little pity right in my heart. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I'd be just like him. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Hey, who's to
Fuck, if my
say?
dick didn't work, I'd be shit face. And my legs.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't be going for the
I'd be a
sobriety.
hot mess.
I
I'd
would
be a
not
hot fucking mess.
not shoot for the sobriety arc whatsoever if there was no activity there. Yes, I'm in agreement. By God, hey, did you see the entirety of well, Martha is the person that's gonna have Durka Fest, but Martin is the one that did this little roast on me. Did you watch any of that?
Wait, Martin roasted you?
Yeah, yeah, he out of his 3 channels, and he loved to flex his
I
views
think I
and stuff.
reviewed it, didn't I?
I don't know that you reviewed his. He last night at 2 to 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I
He
reviewed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. No, no, I just got back from work, so
I didn't
everything
watch
is.
the whole thing. It got a little.
It was boring and it wasn't as
No,
funny as
he's
I was.
obsessed about beards. So I
Yeah,
should have known that a shaving video would have that motherfucker just.
you got some people requesting if you can get the mic up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my mic's way over here.
Oh, good, G.
Can you hear me now, motherfuckers?
Well, I certainly heard you. Shit, gotcha.
Sorry about that.
Damn, Andy. So how's life on your end of them streets, man?
Not bad, man. Okay, my mic's
Did you respond? And you do not have to shout into the mic either. You're good now.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds good to me, man.
What's that fucking noise?
That's
You know
me
you-
controlling the volume in case you shout again. It freaked me out.
Did
So,
I scare your liberal fucking ass?
yeah, my liberal fucking ass. Let me tell you. So
How
liberal.
was it being a registered Democrat? Are you still a registered Democrat?
No, but I was when I first voted for Trump. I was the hardcore Bernie Sanders guy. When the DNC screwed over Bernie Sanders,
Yeah,
I
somebody
went to
told me that. You
yeah,
cried when Bernie Sanders something happened.
I
They
did.
ripped up his shit.
I did. I was a whole drunk mess, and I cried with my other buddy who was just as invested. And yeah, yeah. What can I say? Shit, I'm really, really invested into politics. Have been for a very long time. Went door to door in a fucking trailer park full of rednecks, asking them to vote for Bernie Sanders. That shit was wild. Oh,
Shout
Martin's
out to
gonna.
Bernie.
But I mean, he's lost me entirely. He's
Oh, can I smoke herbs?
yeah. Do
on
whatever the
this?
fuck you want.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to
I don't
be
give
disrespectful.
too many
I've
shits
already
here.
yelled into the mic. I don't want to get kicked out my first.
There's no, man.
I get kicked out of everywhere I go.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I don't know. Not everybody, I guess, is used to your style. That's all.
I get banished, dude.
Yeah, you are the exile. Not quite martyrdom, but you are the exile, man. Do you know I still remember one of your earliest like sheriff-esque videos where you had me, Bare Bones, Captain Kurt, and someone else. I think it was a chick, and it was the scene from Gangs of New York, and you overlaid our names over it because you were the sheriff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
those were the Simps of Upchurch at the time.
Yeah, I have too much time on my hands.
That was one of my favorite things you did early on. I was like, okay, I want to see more of what this guy's gonna do.
And it just went to shit. It got worse.
Well, I'll tell you,
Nothing funny, no videos, no nothing.
your success, whatever we shall call it, has always been an enigma to me. Like, it's amazing you're able to just go live and people want to hear what you got to say, regardless if you're crashing out or just smoking. You got the magic. You got the magic, man. What can I say? Oh, there he is, bud.
That's crazy, dude. And you know, Martin, he always talks about numbers.
Yes, he did.
All the time. Like, he's just YouTube, he's just, numbers, 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 numbers. Well, I just got 700 views and it wasn't fucking dick all.
Is this true or not? He is dumpster diving. This is something that was told to me in sincerity.
Well, I've dumpster dove. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
me
that?
too. When I was a kid, but like, is he doing that
I
for
just
like?
did like 3 weeks ago. I was in a dumpster.
Okay, is he doing that for content
I
though?
mean, I'm not eating out of them. Is he eating out of them?
I don't know, man. Just somebody told me he legit did it, and he's
Okay,
still
no, I don't eat out of them. I look for treasures.
is he still a burger flipper? No shame if you're working.
No, they don't allow him on the grill.
That would figure. That would figure.
Only a fry cook. His title's fry cook.
Oh, fry cook. I heard he licks the seething fat off of the grill still, or something like that. He likes to just go to like town on that sucker and get oiled and greased up.
He
But
gets the grease for his girlfriend's kneecaps.
yeah. See, oh man, what is this strange morality I have where I don't want to go after the
I know you
man's?
don't. I know you don't. So don't.
No, but I'm
You
not gonna
shouldn't.
compromise. I'm just curious.
She's not on the internet, dude. Don't be a dickhead. That's why I
Right, yeah.
banished everywhere.
The last girlfriend I
Don't
had.
go down dark roads with me, buddy.
Yeah, no, this is a wise point.
Yeah.
I only have a simple question though. Is she or is she not
She's
the?
400 pounds and she has a fucking mohawk that
Ooh.
goes off to one side.
Well,
And I
that's
saw a screenshot of her recently, and she was behind him, and she was huge, and he's purposely trying to hide her everywhere he goes. He always is trying to hide her. She's as big as a linebacker, and that's okay. I mean, but if you're ashamed, there's a thing called mutual attraction, PP. All right, where like, have you ever seen like a fucking 10 with like a 1 on either way? Well, I mean, I don't know if they're matching. I don't fucking care. All I know is she's a big woman, and here's the crux of it. He criticizes everybody else's life to the nth degree, but if you criticize any bit of his life, he'll block you, he'll report you, and to me that's very democratic and liberal.
very liberal, I'd
Because
say.
I'm a staunch Republican and I believe in freedom of speech. And I've gone too far. I've done doxing. I've done shit I'm not proud of.
Oh,
Okay.
word.
I've done shit that I could take back if I would.
At least you
Any
admit it, okay?
but
There's-
any creepy shit, like I fuck up and then I walk back on the line. Like I don't want to be that guy, right? But he
Reese-
does it constantly. He just said in his live earlier, he wants your real name and he's not going to quit till he gets it. And he wants to look you up and all this. Like, why go? I don't give a fuck where you live, your real name. He wants to know everything about you. That's what he said in his live.
You want my real name and everything about
It's
me?
killing him, dude. And for me, I don't fucking care.
That's so
You're my favorite Roman Empire that likes to get drunk.
I know, and I'm so glad we got the Roman thing figured out because that really fucked me up for a second.
Why?
You don't remember? Stoner, I told you. I thought you were trying to make some like anti-Semitic remark, like the Romans
Oh.
killed Jesus. And I was like, "Damn, AD, going there." But remember, I'm Jewish.
I didn't know you're Jewish.
Well, on my father's side, but you have to be born of a Jewish mother. So technically, it's just somewhere in my heritage, and they're in my family, and I love them very much. I was baptized Catholic, became Christian, and then a whole other realm of shit, and now I'm finally back with God. That's been a whole thing. He wants my name. So let me get this straight. Martin, I've been worried about going at you to some degree. I've been trying to make a distinction of a Martha character and Durkafest to separate it from you. But you're sitting there on a live stream. I did somebody sent me a clip. He said he could call the cops on me for doing that live about Martha's Durkafest.
Have you heard the song Dreidel, 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 Dreidel made of clay?
Never in a family home setting or any other setting.
Dreidel,
No.
Dreidel, Dreidel.
As a matter of fact, this is probably the first time I'm hearing it.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm aware of its existence, but in the terms of
Okay.
listening to it.
Okay,
And,
sorry to interrupt. I just was thinking about that
no, no
earlier.
interruptions,
No,
man.
fuck Martin, dude.
Well,
He blocks everybody, man, instantly. And so that's what was my problem. Twisted blocks me all the time. And I believe your rules are what? No doxing, no weird stuff about kids, right? No, I don't want to make your rules.
no spam, no doxing. Yeah, no shit about nobody's kids, and I prefer people don't go after people's families and keep it
Okay.
all on YouTube. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. And
Well, we
like,
just talked about Martin's family, so we broke a rule, dude.
nah, it somehow doesn't count, or I'll flex that one because dude wants my information. So way more wiggle room is just opened up.
Uh oh.
So
Hey,
yeah,
I'm not trying to make y'all beef because you're both like my top 5 favorite YouTubers.
yeah, oh yeah. Then when you put me up there with him, I don't know how I take that personally, but for different
Well,
reasons. I mean,
if you
I know.
guys go back and forth, obviously I'm.
Oh hell,
That's
no, no,
fine.
no, no. That's gonna be completely on him, and he'll be chasing his own tail. Because I haven't really seen a person that is so insignificant. So I don't really want to build off of going after him, as funny
Okay.
or fun as it can be. But if he steps in acting an idiot, just like he's like, come and panel up on my channel. No, so he can mute me and shit. Fuck you. I've seen him do that.
He's probably sniping right now. Should I check?
Oh, well.
I mean, he might be working. He's not, you know.
Oh wait, let me address this. Yes, I am my 90-year-old mother's caregiver, Mister Martin. She literally cannot walk by herself or feed
Hey, that's
herself.
good.
So
Shout out to you, man. Take good care of her, man. Good for you, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna hate on that. If you ever care for somebody, do the best job you can, man.
I owe her everything. I owe her everything, and I'm gonna do everything I can. So you're going
Shout out
to
to that, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
he's gonna dox me tonight. Go ahead and do that.
Oh, Jesus. I
Go
told
ahead.
you, this guy, he goes creeper mode, bro.
Let's
Like,
see
I
how
don't want
that honestly holds up for you. All right, let's go in that territory, by all means. Okay, I'm talking about a Martha. Not once have I keep making the distinction. Martha's some dumb bitch that's 400 pounds somewhere that likes grease on her kneecaps. Okay, that's absolutely opposite from the very sharp, bald loser Martin Speaks, who's like, I got 5,000 views. I would never confuse the two. So you dox me, bro. You know there are some consequences to that. I'm not trying to make you shake your little boots. We'll see to the fullest extent what will happen. So thanks for admitting it here. That's all. I
Damn.
don't fucking know.
Shots fired, bro.
Doxing me is doxing my family, and I know just you and I both take that shit very seriously. I'm not gonna go and flash a fucking piece. I don't have to, right? We protect our own. We live in the South.
Whoa, dude.
No, it's just.
Damn, shit
I think
just
that's.
got fucking deep, bro.
I think that's just common sense talk, man. You talk about going to somebody's anything. I'm talking
It's
about some
nuts.
dumb bitch, Martha, and it's a party. Martha, 430 pounds, kneecap grease. Then there's Martin Speaks. Two completely different people. I hope he understands that.
This is crazy, dude.
Hey man, these YouTube screens ain't kidding here. 10-12 votes. Yeah, let me promote that. Call Tolbert.
Well, anyway, man.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
I
coming
just.
up. I have
Well, I don't know what you got going. You're kind of after Kurdistan. You shaved for another man. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, see, I knew. No, 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 no. I want to
No,
me.
you did. You said it. You didn't. He likes a clean-shaven man with his
Yes,
pants.
absolutely. But all right, look. Here's the angle at the very least.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna perceive it how they want and run with
Okay.
it.
I
That's
mean, if you're
okay.
gay, I guess everybody's gay at
Yeah,
21.
no, not gay. All right. I have a girlfriend, but I keep that shit away from fucking YouTube
Okay.
because the last
Okay.
time I had a girlfriend and I mentioned it, her picture got shared everywhere and people started saying shit.
Not a man, right?
No, definitely not a man.
Okay. Well, these these fuckers lie to me all the time, and I'm retarded.
Of course. Well, you play along. That's your whole thing.
I'm not playing along.
You play along with a lot of things. You troll a lot more. Like I know your spiel, dude. Okay, I've learned you just a bit. To me, it was just like, oh, look, he wants to be the cult leader again, and I want to get back in with like the real inner circle of Crack Squad or Creek Squad,
Who
whichever
is
one.
that? That's Johnny Gobble now.
Uh, hey man, I guess strange times. I mean, he's
So, do
still
you see me trying to get in close with Johnny Gobble? Because that's kind of what you said.
say what?
Yeah, you're like, I'm trying to get in close with the Creek Squad people, right? Or no?
That's what I said about myself in a joking
Oh,
manner, by the
you.
way. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I said Kurt is the ticket, my key back to being, getting all the donos in the back streets and being told who to go after, like they did
Yeah.
back then. Power
Yeah.
Stroke deleted his fucking account. That
No,
whole
Kurt
conversation.
lost all of his power.
Yeah, right. So, but I was saying that's the Kurt, the Captain Kurt Reacts, once powerful cult member, Grandmaster Wizard of Creek Squad. I was like, yo, bro, all right, that man wants me to shave. Get me back in. I want those donos back,
But
son. We got another super chat,
but that doesn't
type
make any
shit.
sense if he doesn't have power. Why would you shave for a guy without no power?
It was all just a joke, and if you don't want to get it and go with the dude, you shave for another man. Okay, that's
You
a,
said I shaved for Captain Kurt
and I
on a
hope
tramp
and
stamp
I hope he feel yeah
because he
he's
likes a cleanly shaven man. That's a quote
hey
from
if
you
if Captain Kurt with all of his superpowers,
because he
remember I'm
didn't
gonna
like you with scruff.
yeah, and I want
So
he
you
knew
did a live where you shaved
eh,
for another man because he didn't like the way you looked.
and it's
That's
important.
crazy work, bro.
I think crazier has been done on the YouTubes, but I think, hey man, if shaving will get me in the good graces to get that cult clout again,
Yeah.
let's make this happen. Like, let's go. Start sending me the donos and the money. I mean, I was gonna shave.
If he asked you to
Anyway,
shave your balls, would you shave your nuts for him?
fuck no, Eddie. Look, I saw an opportunity for a joke, right? And I went for it.
Shave
It's
up
gonna.
them butt cheeks for old
Some people
Curtis.
laugh. Some people laugh, and some people are gonna laugh at me, with me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. They're laughing. The YouTube streets are all the better.
No, it's great. Hey, I'm here for the entertainment, dude.
Yeah,
And,
then
and
that's
you delivered that.
at the end of the day, yeah, and
It was
yeah,
funny.
call it a troll, right,
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is.
Okay, so I have one more question.
Ooh, I'm
I'm
nervous.
gonna. Why?
I'm
You
not
don't have
fucking
to
nervous.
answer. It's your show, dude.
I am joking, sir, just
Oh,
like you
okay.
do. It's okay.
So now that Dagburn's the High Bishop of Creek Squad, do you agree that Dagburn's the new High Bishop of Creek Squad?
I don't think he is like the highest. No, but he
Who's
is.
the new High Bishop then? If Kurt's formally removed,
Damn, okay.
because they're saying
Polarizing.
Dagburn's the High Bishop and Kurt works for Dagburn now, and Cash will work for Dagburn.
Yes,
So
we
do you
see your
see the
comment.
division? I wouldn't go with Dagburn, and Cashville and Kurt did.
Well, remember this, man. I
Yeah,
don't have the same issues you have with Dagburn. I know his history, not all of
yeah.
it, but I know. I don't really like. I
Yeah,
see
you're
somebody
with
that.
him then. So why are you attacking
Wait,
him?
what is this with him shit? Like I'm not about this side stuff. You don't co-sign to everything someone believes or has done just because you talk to them. You know what I mean? I hope.
Okay, so you don't support Dagburn.
I hope he just does well personally, and I don't want him to like die. There you
He's
go.
trying to beat up a 100% disabled combat vet and fight
Look,
him in a gym.
okay,
And
I'm not
he's
aware.
like 18 years older.
I'm not aware of any more of what has happened, what he's trying to do. I saw some. He made a short say sign the waiver. So is he
Yeah.
trying to further this?
I
Because
guess there's like a gym that's going to be lined up. And I text Lori yesterday and told her maybe don't have him do that. And I'm not going to tell you what she texted me back because that's like too much sharing messages. I
that's
don't like
okay.
to.
Yeah. Well, okay, then my question is this, because I was seeing, and I would most likely only see it from Dagburn's side. So he was showing that Triple T was continuing with threats.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so
Triple T's crashing out. He's threatening just random people in the fucking chat.
what the
Like, just, he's like, Hippo 78. It'd be bad if I found out who you was and called your fucking job, you know? And it's like, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, so you hit on one thing that I have
He's
complete.
crashing out.
Right. No, but you reminded me of something where I do have complete disapproval of something like Dak Brown did, is where like he did before. Apparently, the beef got squashed, but he still asked this Montauk whatever or whoever Mocon for the Tim's like job information. That's the that's the
Yeah,
shit I'll
he did
never.
do that.
Okay, so that I'm
And
like,
Mocon ratted him out, which is even funnier. Because the only way he's getting that fucking message is from Mocon.
okay, so that sucks. That's bad. That's something that's like one
Well,
again.
there's no loyalty in the YouTube streets. Just remember that from a veteran, and you're
I
probably been there
learned.
longer than me. Yeah.
I learned that the very hard way. Yes,
Yeah.
people threw me under the bus because it became fashionable to do so at the time. So
Yeah.
all because I did. The reason why Kurt even started this bullshit years ago, and I really don't hold it against him anymore. I just remember, motherfucker, was he demanded like the moment he went live and tagged me that I stop everything I was working
Mm-hmm.
and just go to his live and explain myself because
That
I
was
didn't.
great.
That was insane. That's more cult-like ass behavior, man. I just didn't.
Was it the fact that he just went live and demanded, and you were probably busy and couldn't show up, so it made you mad?
That and the IG messages where people were sending him clips of me in my older podcast or older clips because this is a very old channel. It's very, very old. And he'd be like, "What is this? What is this?" And I'd be like, "Dude," and I'd have to explain the context to stay in the good graces. And it was just fucking asinine.
Oh, you mean so the High Bishop was trying to control your behaviors
He was
and
making
thinking
sure
that they were not anti-Creek Squad?
he just wanted to make sure that I had good enough PR to be accepted amongst the cult. Same with Power Stroke. Power Stroke interrogated me for 2 hours on Thanksgiving. Yeah. All right. So this is some real shit. Then there was that crazy chick Jamie who threatened me recently, saying she's got PhDs and law degrees, and told me, "Oh, I got all the cards in my hands. You better not. You just let it go, bitch. You show up again in my life and threaten me. I ain't gonna let it go." Who is this with the name Fuck Martha? Like, I don't quite see your face too well, so I'm a little nervous about
You're
that.
about to get porn bombed.
Yeah. Whoa. There's a nice house behind him. What do you think, AD? I mean, it looks legit. He's outside. Yeah,
If it's a nice house, I'd let him up.
it is a nice house. Let's see. Oh
Is
boy.
the house real? Then yeah.
Who this? Who this?
Hey, what's up? No,
What's up?
no porn bombing. Just want to say, fuck retard media, aka Martha.
Okay.
Dude,
All right.
I
that
can support that.
that dude, he's been in this chat. I know he hears it right now. I cannot stand. I'm outside, so my wife doesn't bitch me out. I'm like, AD, I do my YouTube stuff outside. She wants nothing to do with it. But this dude, he needs to get the f off the internet. I'm done with him. Done with him. I'm glad AD's been holding his own against that dude, but Martha just needs to go.
Yeah.
So I appreciate your call out on him with that Kurt video, but
Huh. Yeah, no, dude, he's I I don't know. If I'm gonna find any like decency here, I wish the man would just focus on his own shit before getting on here to call everybody else's shit out. That's
he can't. It's like his therapy, but it's not therapy. He thinks it's doing well. He's like, I come home from work doing what I got to do, and I just sit in front of this screen, and it makes me feel better. I drink my coffee, I smoke my bowl. It's like, bro, you're not dealing with the real shit in your life. Like, bro, he needs to get on. He's the most hypocritical, as Dagburn would say. What's he say? Hypocrisy? No, what the AD would know. What the fuck's he say?
he's got a saying.
Yeah,
Oh
he
God.
can't say hypocrisy, right? But
I
I
know.
forget, dude. I can't even say it.
I
Like
know, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hypocrisy.
AD
or something.
yeah,
Hypocrite.
hypocrisy, hypocrisy. Fucking at
Yeah.
leg day did it best the other day. He was on Uncle Will's shit and called out fucking Martha, and Martha can't pronunciate half the words. I've had two 7 and 7s. I drink that old school 7 and 7 whiskey, 7 Up and the 7 whiskey. My great grandfather in World War II turned me on to that stuff, so I got an excuse for tonight. But Martha needs to get on with his shit. If he says he doesn't drink
Yeah.
and he's street minded, that bro can't pronounce shit for anything. So I hope he comes up on your panel tonight. That's why I'm hanging around. I want to see his bitch ass get up here and try and defend himself, but he can't. And you called him out. He tried to pull you over to his panel. He wants nothing to do with anybody else's panel because he can't control it. And you called it from square one. No, because he's going to shut you off just like he's done AD, just like he's done Cashville. He'll mute you when you want to say something that will go against his narrative. And then, but if he comes on yours, then you're in control. So screw that dude.
Exactly. That's I've seen it so many times. There's just why I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to
Nah.
go over there so he can frame whatever he wants for his. He doesn't even realize that he has mostly hate watchers. He's a locale.
I mean, I'm one of his number one fans, and I hate that dude from fucking toe to head.
Okay, see that's the equivalent of all your fandom there, Durka, your stupid fucking word that you think is so clever. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and he created it. Just don't forget that he's gone against Leg Day, brought up the South Park thing and all that. But like Martha's so ignorant. He's so caught up in his own fucking head. He thinks he created this shit, but is what it is. I don't want to interrupt. You and AD had something good going, so keep it going. But I hope a little bitch ass Martha pulls up tonight. I'm looking forward to it. If not, both of y'all stay on that neck.
All right,
Hey,
brother.
have a good
Appreciate
night,
All
man.
right,
you.
Drink one
see
for
y'all.
me. All
Take
right,
care,
Yes,
take it
brother.
sir.
easy.
All
See y'all.
right. Hell yeah. Well, nothing does unity in like getting somebody as unlikable as Martha. I mean Martin, different person. Martha's the 450-pounder. Martin Speaks is the regard. And he's not gonna pop up here. I know. You want me to show up on your shit where you're in control and your little, I don't know, whatever you call them. It's the most random people that show up in your shit. AD good.
I think he's working.
Uh
So it would be later at like probably 11 or so. I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
this is
Or he would be fucking live already.
true.
I know that motherfucker. He'd
You
be
know,
live sniping us and he'd be running his fucking cock holster. I
this
know that motherfucker better
oh
than
yes you do.
anybody at
I
this point.
remember when you genuinely like were starting to show concern. You wanted him to be like a better Christian or something, and you wanted him to
I
focus.
mean, you
Like,
can't make somebody like a good Christian, bro. That's a personal faith journey with God.
but I
You
do
know?
remember an arc where you were trying to get him to pay more attention to himself for positive reasons. Uh,
I'm
and
not a hater, bro. Like I'm in a good spot in my life, so it doesn't really pay for me to like want bad for anybody unless they like you know do really really bad stuff. Do I think he does really? No, he's human and he's a fucking waterhead. And he is highly entertaining to watch and he's just going to spew fucking content nonstop. But the problem with him is he's vile, dude. Like he starts digging on your life because you're criticizing simple video he made about you voting for Hillary, which you say you didn't. I take your word for it.
on God, my mother, my family, my
Right.
blood, I never voted for Hillary. I
I think
could,
you would remember if you voted for Hillary.
of course, and I have like the social media to back up my record of all the memes I'd share against the bitch ass, even during the primaries. So it's just hilarious.
Yeah. And now you're Republican?
Yes, like pretty much mega. Like I've never been this
Okay.
radical on the Republican side, and it's thanks to Trump.
I'll tell you something before I head out of here. My grandpa told me. He said, I go, how come you go to every city council meeting? He goes, because all politicians are corrupt. And I go, all politicians? He's like, every single one. So I don't know. Just leave
I
me with that.
I think you'd have to be full on naive to believe that even no matter how much we like him, that there's like no corruption. Everybody who's gotten to that seat of power has had a dabble with corruption to some degree. So I'm not naive. I'm
Yeah.
just glad we got this one with whatever stains he's got compared to the other one.
All right, man. Well, appreciate having me up, man.
Yeah, man, I never mind. It's trying
You don't
to.
usually drop the link, and you've crashed into the algorithm like Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball again, and
Damn
so
right.
you're getting you're getting attention. You're being entertaining, and Martin's gonna threaten you with really creepy shit, dude. Because I don't know why he's like that. I can't tell you. It's inexplainable and inexplicable, and downright atrocious behavior. So, with that, man, I appreciate it. Have
Hey,
a good night.
for sure, man. You too.
Hey, take it easy, chat. Adios, amigos.
Peace out, man. Be well. But God bless. All right, still getting used to this. Yes, if I need to clarify again, I was a hardcore Bernie Sanders bro. Yes, both times. Then the DNC screwed him over, and I hated the DNC with a passion. They rigged it against him, and then I went full Trump, and then I started to slowly hate Bernie Sanders, and that hurts my heart because he lost it. Well, shit on a stick. I'll tell you, I had no intentions to talk about Martin or Martha. What do we got? Let me see. What's a good win on here? That's all good. I love that Martin's one of my top fans right now. Bro, thank you for that. I'm a laminate that bitch and put it right above. Let's see, where would be a good place? Oh, I know, in the fucking toilet. Anything with your name on it, right in the toilet. And then I'll piss on it. And then it'll be improved with my freaking urine on your stupid ass Jughead name. I wasn't even gonna talk shit about you, man. I wasn't going to. But yeah, as for the Martha person, can't wait for that Durkafest. It's gonna be a banger. A banger, son. One of my supporters told me that they went into your chat and you thought it was me, and now you're paranoid, and that's fantastic. I'm glad that I'm in your head. I promise you, I won't be thinking about you one iota, but you try and dox me. Go that route by all means. Okay, shit. I was gonna like do stuff. I wanted to do like music or something. Let me see what I have. I was like going kind of ham in the politics. Let's see if I can play something at least kind of funny. But now, honestly, like I don't want to show homeboy like freaking gay boy my Facebook name, even though I've done it 1,000 times. Good thing I don't have my real name out there since he's made it so clear he wants to dox me, which is such a bitch liberal move. Isn't that right? You know what? I think I'm just satisfied with how this went. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. I hope you all rock on. Enjoy it. Be a patriot. Get all the good food. Have the great barbecue. Love your family. Party with your neighbors. Just have a great time. I got to do a double shift, but thankfully it ends somewhere around 6 p.m. I'll be dog tired, but you better believe I'm setting some shit off. Oh, and somebody asked me who's behind me. Dude, this is just a freaking. This is a green screen thing. It's a StreamYard thing. This is not my house. I wish. I ain't got no grand pianos, bro. I could disable this shit. You know what's on behind me. About $150,000 worth of comic books that I'm currently selling on eBay. So, all right, everybody's got a lot of opinions. Just remember, man, just because you mess with somebody, talk to somebody, and you're friendly with them, doesn't mean you co-sign to every single action they did, and people seem to forget that, okay? So just live your life. Enjoy the freedom of it. And it's too damn short for this little shit to be bothering anybody to the point of going off YouTube. So God bless. That's it. I'll be back to read the chat. Time to eat and get some sleep. Please send me more independent music recommendations. Please and thank you. Any final words? Get those kneecaps greased up, Martin. Good night, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Bless.